Hey, welcome to another episode of Listen and Learn Judges. We will be working through the original Hebrew, word for word. Today we start on chapter 5. Great, we've already knocked out 4 chapters. That's amazing. All right, may Adonai bless you in your learning and fill your heart with contentment and your mind with excitement and give you supernatural memory. All right, so let's scan chapter 5, verse 1. Vato shal devorah uvarak ben Avinoam Bayom ההוא לאמור. And I know this is all kind of bunched together. This is how it is in the BHQ text. So I decided, at least colorizing it, we can kind of see where one word ends and the next one begins. All right. Vato shal. So this is from the word shir. Shin yod resh. And so there would have been a yod. There's a yod that's part of the root. That's right here. And it has disappeared because it's a hollow verb. So shir is to sing a song, right? To sing. Ta shir means you will sing or she sang. Va ta shir is and she sang, right? So who's the she? Devora. Now what's interesting is it follows with uvarak and barak. Ben Avinoam, the son of Avinoam. So it kind of begs the question, why is it the feminine form of the verb? So to me, it really feels like because Devora is the one leading the singing, right? Barak, he's singing along too, but Devora is the one really doing it, right? This is her. She's the prophetess, right? She's driving what's happening here. So the verb gives her the credit. So Devora and Barak, she sang, is what it says, okay? All right. Bayom. Be is in, is the yom, in the day. Right? So what we have there is we have the definite article. So the day is hayom. Yom, right? Hayom. And then the hey has been knocked out, and we're left with the ah, and the dagesh. But the hey is no more. The hay's gone away. So be is in, the yom, in the day. Now that's our noun. What's the adjective coming up? Ha-hu, the he, literally the that one. So bayom ha-hu, in that day. Le'mol, saying. So here's where the word should be divided, but the BHQ indicates that in the text they were all one run-on word there. Ha-hu le'mol. Le'mol means to say or saying. Okay, let's go through one more time. This time you try to translate before I do. Vato shir. Pardon me, I wanted to say the shir. Vato shir. Devorah uvarak. Then Devorah, or Deborah, and Barak sang. I'm sorry, Barak ben Avinoam. He's got a long name. Son of Avinoam sang. Bayom ha-hu. In the day, that one. Literally in that day. Lemol, saying. Verse 2. Beflora pira'ot בישראל, בהתנדב עם ברכו Adonai. So para, pei, resh, ra'ayin, is like to let loose, usually to let loose the hair. Most famously, this word is used to describe what the priests do to a sota. That's to a woman. A sota is a woman who has been accused of adultery by her husband, and she would go to the priests, and they do this whole procedure. They let down her hair, so it's kind of unkempt looking, and they do all this stuff, right? She ends up drinking ash and this weird mixture and stuff. Hashem's name was washed off. Anyway, without going into all of that, it's to make unkempt, right? Para. So bifroa, when for were unkempt, literally. And there's a play on words here. Peraot. pera'ot. So this is a rare word for leaders, right? And it's interesting that it's in the feminine. It's kind of a bit mocking about how the guys were not willing to act. At least that's what it feels like to me. So literally, it's like when was unkempt, bifra, pera'ot, loose hairs. Okay, but it can also have the idea like when was unwilling, leaders, and again, it's got this feminine ot, plural ending there that makes me think there's some kind of fun being made here, like that they're girlies, right? Israel, in where's my laser? Ah, it's drawing, but I want my laser back. Israel, in Israel. Behit Nadev, Ram. So the subject is Ram, people. Behit Nadev. So Nadav, Nun, Dalet, Vav, is to be willing, right? Or to incite, right? To be willing. But this is a hitpael form. The hit prefix kind of gives it away. Hitpael. See? Hit, pa. That means the first letter of the word has ah under it. So the n is the pa, na. And then the rest of it, whatever the letter is going to have an A sound under it. And here's the A and then a lamed. I mean, not lamed, the last letter is by itself. So hit pael, hit nadev. Now, hit nadev, it can mean like to volunteer something up or to like voluntarily join service, like military service. So that's what's happening. So behit nadev, when a people volunteered, right? Like they threw themselves into battle. Barachu Adonai. This is a PL. It's kind of hard to tell because the resh cannot take a dagesh, right? And it's an imperative form. It's a command form, right? The u at the end is plural. So talking to a mixed group of people. Barachu means bless. Like you guys bless Adonai. Remember, what's happening here is Devorah is singing, and I don't know, maybe Barak is humming along or something, or clapping his hands, or shaking a tambourine. Okay, let's go through again. This time you try to translate before I do. Bifroa peraot Yisrael. When loose hairs were unkempt in Israel, or when was unwilling leadership in Israel, when there were unwilling leaders. And again, it's feminine form. I really think Devorah is making fun of these guys. Like hinting that they're fagulas or they're girly, the nobles are like girls or something. Because the feminine ending. I like it. Behit Nadev Am, when a people volunteered or when a people made themselves willing is literally what that means. Barachu Adonai, bless, plural, bless you all, Adonai, Yod-He, Waw-He. All right. Verse 3. Shim'u melachim, ha'azinu rozenim, anochi ladonai, anochi ashira, azamer ladonai, Elohei Yisrael. Shim'u. So this is another imperative. So that's a command form. The u is plural from Shema, right? Shin mem ayin. So this is you all listen. Melachim. Melachim is plural of melech. So in the last verse, we were just talking about these pera'ot, kind of sissy leaders, right? They're loose ends of hair. And now, listen, melachim. So this is probably the vocative. I bet it's in the vocative in the Jewish Greek. I didn't check. So like, listen, O kings. Hear, O kings. Like that, yeah. Hear, O king. Listen, O kings, we'll just say. Ha'azinu rozenim. A rosen is a noble, right? So rozenim are like dignitaries. Dignitaries are noblemen. It depends on context. The root of the verb here is azan, aleph, zayin, nun, and this is where we get the word ozen, which is an ear. This is a he fill form, So literally it's saying cause to ear. Cause to ear. Something like lend me your ear, right? Lend me your ear, O rozanim, O dignitaries, or O noblemen. Probably noblemen because of the parallelism with melachim, with kings, right? So they've gone from being, in verse 2, piraot, the unfettered hair, or these leaders, to being melachim and rozanim. Shim'u, listen, melachim, O kings. Ha'azinu, give ear, O rozanim, nobles. Anochi ladonai, I am for Hashem. Or can mean I belong to Hashem. Anochi, Aleph Nun, Kaf Yod, I, myself, Ashirah. So here we have the verb again, shir, shin yod resh, which is to sing. Shir is I will sing. But then the hey at the end, I've used some special colors here if you're a visual learner. This is like an emphatic hey. So this forms something that we often would call it's like let me sing. Or what's that guy called? I'm trying to think. Cohortative. Let me sing. Or indeed I shall sing. But what's interesting is we have anochi over here, right? And then we have oh. So indeed I will sing. So I myself, indeed I will sing. Even though she's a prophetess, even though she's a leader, she led into battle and everything. Oh zamer ladonai. Zion memresh. Some of you might know this if you're used to using a Jewish prayer book. There's the zemerot, right, or a zemer, like kind of additional songs you might sing on a holiday or on Shabbat or something that aren't necessarily part of the liturgy. So this is a PL verb, and zimer means to make music, with the implication of musical instruments being part of it. Maybe that's what Barak was doing. Maybe he whipped out a fiddle or something. So, zither, more likely. Zamer, I will make music. So, indeed, I will sing. I will make music, Ladonai, to Hashem. Elohei Yisrael. And here we have a construct chain. Because that last word is definite, the whole chain becomes definite. All right, let's go through it again. Actually, maybe I'll detail this. Remember, when the last word is definite, like how are the ways we can be definite? One, it can be a name. That's what we have here. It's a name. It's Yisrael. Two, you can have a suffix on the word, demonstrating someone owns it, right? So it nails it down whose it is. And three, it can be definite if it has the definite article. Okay. These are rules that determine definiteness. Definiteness. Okay. And when the last word is definite, the whole chain in a construct chain is definite. So that means we can try to put the word the at the beginning of the chain. The. Okay. So Elohei, this is construct from Elohim, meaning God. Drop the mem, it makes it say of. Elohei is God of Israel. So the Elohei, the God of Israel. All right, I'll read it again. This time you try to translate before I do. All right, let's go. Shim'u melachim. Pay attention or hear. Oh, melachim. Oh, kings. Ha'azinu. Give an ozen. Give ear. Oh, rozanim. I have a cat named Rosen, by the way. Oh, lords. Right? Oh, noblemen. And notice we've got im now. I think this im is really contrasting with the ot that we had before, right? So interesting. She's like sticking it to me, Jerry. She's sticking it to them. And a woman led the battle. Anochi, well, actually went into the battle also. Anochi, I. L'Adonai, am for Adonai, or I belong to Adonai. Anochi, I myself, shirah, I will sing indeed. Zamer, I will zemer, I will make music. And it implies with instruments. L'Adonai, to Yod-He, Waw-He. By the way, it doesn't always have to be with instruments, but it's kind of implied very often. Elohei Yisrael, the God of Yisrael. All right? Okay, great job, everybody.